What is up? It is the Borgar Fox, and today we're doing more tea time. I actually didn't realize that it was this close to the 2 weeks, because as I say all the time, I want to try to do this at least once every other week, and I didn't realize that other week was about to be done, so that's why I'm here now. Um, I may have switched my sleep schedule. Hopefully, I hope so, because I was planning to stream yesterday or Monday, and it's 4 a.m. on Tuesday, but I stayed up pretty much all day yesterday. So which is because I was originally planning to go to sleep and then wake up and then like stream Minecraft or Elden Ring at like 10 or 11 p.m. Monday. Well, it's fine. If I can keep the sleep schedule that I just have, or I just got like yesterday, I'll be a happy burger. I went to sleep around like 7 p.m. and I just woke up like an hour ago, like 3 a.m. So yeah, 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. That's not bad at all. I don't. That's good enough for me. Better than what I've been sleeping for like the past like 2 months. But yeah, I was like, I should drink tea. I actually I saw that there was a different tea box in the pantry. I don't know if it's been there or if it's new, but it was like lemon ginger, and I was like, oh, this one looks pretty nice. And then I smelled it, and then I was like, oh yeah, that lemon smells really good. And then while I was steeping it, I was like, damn, it does not smell any good. It does not smell good anymore. Because the tea and the ginger smell was overpowering the lemon now. Well, but yeah, and then while I was waiting for it to steep, I was, when I woke up, I was like, man, I should go make tea. So I was gonna stretch first, and then go downstairs and make my tea. And I forgot to stretch, so as my tea was steeping, I just went to I walked into the living room, and then like I just started doing like sit-ups sit-ups on the carpet. I was like, damn, I was because I either do it there or I had to wait until my tea steeps and then bring it up here or bring it upstairs to my room and then put it on my desk and then start doing sit-ups now, like right before the stream. So yeah, it was it was I don't know, but my brain's dead. I didn't even take a sip of my tea yet because I don't want to burn my tongue, but maybe it's been long enough. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's not hot anymore, or it's not too hot anymore. Wow, it tastes just like lemon cake or something. Like, yeah. My brain and the words that are coming out of my mouth are not matching right now, which is not too uncommon for me, but it's fine. I was trying to like figure out what I wanted to talk about and like fill out some note cards to see about what I wanted to talk about, and I got like a little bit, not too much, and they're all like overlapping. Or I talked about Clan Ad last or 2 weeks ago when I had my last tea time, so I actually forgot some stuff that I wanted to talk about it. So I forget. Uh, I mentioned before that like one of my first anime waifus was Mizure from Rosary Vampire. And I actually forgot that in Clannad there was a waifu that I really liked, which was Tomoyo. I forgot just how much I liked her until like I finished the first season of Clan. I was like, wait a minute, I completely forgot that I really liked Tomoyo back in the day. I was like, bro, she's like the best in this whole show. But yeah, it was good reliving the past. It was nostalgic, I guess. I said this before, but I forgot that I I thought that the second season of or just the after story of Clanhead was more sad, or like there was more more of the runtime had to do with being sad, but it was only towards like the last like 7 episodes or so, or 6 episodes or so, that it got sad. I was like, damn, they really wrapped up all the sad parts right then. But I've been just trying to figure out like new things to watch. I said this before, but I rewatched Kaguya-sama, the first 2 seasons, and I watched yesterday. I watched the first episode of the third season, and it continues directly or right after what happened in the second season. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah. I forgot they did that. They keep their things linear and they remember everything, which is good. I like that in a story. But yeah, going back to like how I'm trying to figure out stuff that I want to watch or read. I just caught up on webtoons called like Demon Queen and Mage Girl or something like that, and I haven't read a short like webtoon, or like each chapter is short, in a really long time. I don't even remember the last short webtoon that I read, but I was just bored and I was like, I had this in my subscribed list for a really long time and I just never read it. Now I'm caught up. I spent so much time just sitting at my PC in my chair just reading it. And then yesterday I started reading Solo Leveling, which I've been meaning to read that for a really long time. And I finally got around to doing that because I was just bored, and then I had a tab, or I have like a saved tab on for Solo Leveling, and I never touched it until yesterday. And I was reading it for so long that like my entire right side of my body was just cramping because I had to hold down like the scroll wheel, or like just like hover over the scroll bar on the right side the whole time, because it just hurts. It just hurts holding it the whole time. Like my hand was cramping, my shoulder was cramping. I was like, damn, I'm old. Can't even read I don't know, manga, whatever, and scroll the whole time. I guess I should have changed my posture, but after a while, I had to stop. I had to force myself to stop reading, turn off my PC, and go lay down, because I was in pain. Well, what else I have to talk about? Oh yeah. For like waifus, instead of waifus for mans, I remember back in the day, like when I first started watching anime, one of the coolest male protagonists I thought was so cool was Usui from Kaicho Maid-sama, and I was like, I want to be like him. I want to be cool. I want to be as cool as him. And needless to say, I wasn't as cool as him. I mean, I'm just a Borgar fox on the internet. Sad. Make myself sad talking to myself. My YouTube feed is just like all Anya from like Spy X Family. Like every other, like I watched like one clip, like one super short clip, and after that, like I just see a bunch of Spy Family everywhere in my feed. Like, bro, I'm not trying to spoil myself, really. Even though I did watch that one short, like 30-second clip, that was it. And that was it. Only at 9 minutes, and I already feel like I'm done talking. No, I still got a couple more stuff to talk about, but I'm really down here. I need to stay up for like at least another 13 hours too to keep the same sleep schedule. I'm not tired, it's just my brain's dead, and who knows, maybe after I finish this I'll like stream Minecraft again. Let me drink more tea before it gets too cold. I don't need it to save my throat. I didn't brush my teeth yet. I was gonna drink this tea and then go brush my teeth and then probably eat. mm. Oh yeah. Speaking of like clan ed and like uh when I got sad I started crying and then it made me remember like what anime or like what shows have I watched that really made me cry, and I was like I couldn't think of. I'm pretty sure I cried more, or like there was more that I'm missing that I just can't remember. But like the ones that I remember, I definitely cried to were like first Clan Night After Story, obviously, and then like Angel Beats, which I started the first episode, and then I just never got back to it. Or when I restarted rewatching the first episode, and I was like cringing at how rude all the other characters were to the main character. And I was like, oh, do I? It turned me off from watching the second episode, but I'll get back to it probably. I'll get back to rewatching it. So, I had Angel Beats and then Charlotte, which really threw me out, or it really like caught me off guard when it just got really sad all of a sudden. And then I started crying, bro. Like that one scene in Charlotte, I was like devastated. I was like, oh my gosh, I was not expecting this. And then they rushed the ending. I was like, man, you could have, this could have been, you had something and you fucked up. But whatever, they gotta do what they gotta do. Well, yeah, that new episode. Oh yeah, no, I gotta the silent voice. Yeah, yeah. I almost went off track, but yeah, the silent voice made me cry. It definitely made me cry. But yeah, those are the only ones that really made me cry. Like maybe I cried watching Anohana for the first time like last year, but I don't think I really cried that much, or like it didn't make me like cry. It just made me tear up. like it didn't make me sad, but it made me tear up. If that makes sense. And it's only like the very last scene too. But yeah, I think I finally got rid of it, but like like the past like month or so, I was getting like a stupid thing in my, or a link in my description saying like, oh, support the stream at like Streamlabs/Borgar. I was like, I don't even have this set up. I don't even have like any PayPal or anything linked up with my Streamlabs, and like I don't know why it was just randomly, it just started like after I bought Elden Ring, it just randomly started putting that in my description. I was like, why? I fixed it like sometime last week, not that long ago, where I just went into my Streamlabs and like unlinked my YouTube from it. So I think that fixed it. I haven't seen it in my description so far, so that should have fixed it. But that was really dumb. I don't know why I just started doing that after I started streaming Elden Ring. That was really, really dumb. Because I don't want, like, it doesn't matter because I don't have anything linked up with my Streamlabs. But I don't want that in my description. I had to go back into all my streams and take that out of the description every time. So, yeah, that was really dumb. Yeah, support the stream. Oh yeah, One Piece. I was talking about One Piece. That new episode that came out like the other day. It was the Red Rock. I remember like reading a spoiler like on Instagram or something like that about Red Rock, or that new punch, his newest punch. I was like, I didn't expect to see it this soon, honestly, but because I don't think the manga is that far ahead, and I think the manga they're just about reaching the conclusion for the fight, and I'm like, they're just starting the fight now in the anime. I'm like, damn, they're gonna catch up pretty fast then. Because I know they're not that far ahead, but still, I thought it was just a little further ahead than what it is now, which is whatever. It's fine. I don't read the manga. I just don't read manga in general. Again, the like, only manga I've really read is I didn't even finish it either. It was like I shaved my beard or mustache in a high school girl like stayed at my house or something, or I took in a high school girl. It was something like that. But I didn't even finish it. I read like the first like couple chapters, and that was it. I really don't read manga at all. Is Solo Leveling considered manga? Because if so, then yeah. Okay, yeah, I think it is considered manga or web novel. But yeah, I'm reading that now. I don't actually know if Solo Leveling is finished or not. 180. I'm on chapter 30. Yeah, I read up until chapter 30, and my body started cramping, so I had to stop. um. Oh yeah, it concluded with 14 volumes and 270 chapters. Okay, so yeah. I'll probably try to finish that as soon as possible because it was interesting. It was fun to read. I am getting back into that like webtoons, webtoons vibe, a mood to read webtoons. One of the webtoons that I did want to reread, but like it's finished, so you have to like wait to read daily, is like the Wild Girls, like high school or something like that. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but it was like a martial arts kind of female webtoons, and it was fun to read. It was actually like the one webtoons that one of my friends, my friend Lucky, told me to read, because I pretty much got most of my friends, or like the friends that I talked to read webtoons, and the only one that I didn't really have to do that for was Andre. He was like already kind of reading on his own too. But my friend Lucky, I was like, yo, read webtoons, and then after like a couple weeks we talked again. He was like, yo, read this like high school like girl martial arts webtoons, and I read it, and I did like it. It was fun. But yeah, about webtoons again, I've said this before, but like the only ones I'm really reading right now, or I'm keeping up with, are like Lookism, which is really good right now. The new fight is about to, or the fights that are about to happen are hype, man. They're getting my hype. But yeah, Lookism, God of High School, which is really not. They need to conclude it, because they're pulling a Bleach. They're just pulling the same thing over and over, and then the stakes are just getting higher and higher, and it's getting dumber and dumber. But whatever, whatever. I'm still gonna keep reading it, but like they should have ended it a while ago. Which I usually never say that, because I'm like, I always like whenever I see people say like, oh, just end it, you had something good, just end it. Those people are usually like not really that big into it anyway, which is why they just wanted to end. But this was probably like the first time I've ever thought, yeah, they should have just ended it. Because I usually just want to, even if it's just like a cash grab or anything, I usually just want to support like whatever the author wants to do with their story. But it's like, this is the first time I'm like, yeah, you should have just ended it. Because it's just, come on, man. it's the same exact thing, but like just bigger, on a bigger scale. And it's just running on and running on. I'm like, bro. But yeah, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk down about it, because like I'm not the one doing that. But it's like just my opinion. I just want to say they need to figure out a really good way to conclude it. But yeah. What else did I keep up with on webtoons? Oh yeah, Tower of God. Tower of God. It's taken a long time too. Like I don't see it. It's probably it could honestly be the next One Piece for what as far as webtoons go, because it is. They're like only halfway through the tower, and it's been so long, and like each arc is just so long. But Each arc, Bam just keeps getting way stronger. Boy, yeah, it's fine. It's it still has a fresh story as far as compared to Tower of God at least. But I don't wanna not Tower of God, God of High School. But I don't want to compare the two because they're different. But it's just can't help doing that. Oh yeah. As for what I named the stream, I didn't spill my tea. I didn't spill anything actually. I don't fill my tea or my mug up as high as I used to anymore. I'm smarter now. I know that I have to go upstairs while carrying it, so I don't fill it all the way. Which you think someone like me would know, or you'd think the average Borgar would know, but I'm like, I'm a fat boy. I fill everything to the top. And then I'm like, well, now I gotta finish it. And that's why I'm fat. But yeah, I'm like, once my dad sends my mom to work and my sister to school, during that period where I'm home alone, I'm gonna go jog on the treadmill for a little bit. And yeah, I do have to wait until at least my dad's up or he goes somewhere or he leaves the house, because it's in the room right next to his room, so I can't just go on it whenever. Which I don't even jog or I don't even run on it for that long anyway. I only do it for like about 10 minutes just to get my heart rate going. But I don't really jog or walk on it. I just run the whole time. Kill my heart by just instantly running for out of nowhere. That's fine. It's in the morning anyway. Usually like right almost after I wake up anyway, so it's fine. 6 or 7 a.m. is like the perfect time to jog. Not jog, run. Yeah, 22 minutes. That's about the time I wanted to. But I gotta look at my notes. Oh yeah, never mind. I got something. I am spilling the tea. Actually, I forgot. I am spilling the tea. Yo, I was talking with Ashley like the past, I've been messaging Ashley, about anime the past like 2-ish weeks or so. And you know what she said to me, bro? Like the blasphemy that she said. She said she doesn't like rom-com anime, or I guess you cannot like rom-com, but you still have to enjoy like the good ones that are out there. But I told her or yeah, I told her like two rom-coms that were really good in my opinion, in like most people's opinion. And it was like Snafu, which is like the short title for it, and then Bunny Senpai. And she was like, "Oh, I watched Bunny Senpai, and I didn't like it that much." I was like, "Wait, you watched Bunny Girl and you didn't like it? Did you watch the movie too?" And she's like, "Yeah," and I still didn't like it. I was like, "What is this blasphemy, bro? What? Really, bro? That I mean, like, Bunny Senpai is good. It's not like a masterpiece. It's really, really good. Like, as far as an anime goes, any anime goes, it is good. But she doesn't like. She was like, "I need my action." I was like, then isekai is like perfect for you, because there's some action, there's some story, or sometimes there's some story. But there's at least the ones that I was telling her to watch, because Mushoku Tensei and like Re:Zero, I was like, bro, get on that shit. And she still has. I've been telling her to watch Re:Zero for like almost since I've known, like the past 4 years. I've been telling her to watch a Re:Zero, and she still hasn't done it. Because she fucking hates me. That's why I'm spilling the tea now. If she watches this, Ashley, you hate me. She hates me. She just fucking hates me, man. What the can someone pick up the child from the front desk. But yeah, she doesn't like Bunny Senpai, even though it's one of the better rom-coms out there. And then I told her to watch Snafu, but she has no time. She said she watched um she watched My Dress Up Darling recently, actually, because she watched it for her boyfriend, which she never even told me she had a boyfriend. Like, what the hell? This whole time, and you never even told me. Is that why you don't talk to me anymore? Is that why you don't play games with me? But she's busy anyway. She works and goes to school. Man, like, who goes to school now? But uh, she she was like, she watched My Dress Up Darling, and she was like, yeah, it was good. It was okay. I was like, and that's why we got into the topic of rom-com, because she brought up My Dress Up Darling. But she has some unbased taste, man. Unbased. Doesn't like a rom-com. Or okay, again, you don't have to like rom-com, but you still have to be able to enjoy the good ones out there, man. But yeah, I understand. I like action anime too. Like, most of the time, like when I'm just bored and like want to watch something, and I end up going to rewatch something, I go rewatch the ones with action in them. And like the first animes, like for new seasons, or each anime season, I usually want to watch the ones with action first, and I keep the slice of life and the rom-coms for last, because they're the least exciting. But they're the ones that really need to be finished, because I don't want to watch rom-coms or something when it's unfinished. I'm just gonna not end up watching it. But yeah, never trust someone who doesn't like Bunny Senpai. Bunny Girl Senpai. Like, bro, you watched all of it and you didn't even like it that much. I'm gonna keep talking shit because I know you don't watch this. You're not gonna watch this stream, actually. But yeah, going back to Clannad, because I don't write these in order, like on my note cards, like for things that I think about that I should talk about. But going back to the after story, bro, Ushio, the daughter, she is so cute. I actually forgot, like when they first show her when she's like little growing up, like 5 or something, and like she's like hiding behind the door and like peeking out, like the way Chopper does in One Piece when they first introduced Chopper. Like, yo, she is so cute. And and the way, I stopped bawling my eyes when she learned to, that's, or not when she learned, but like when the rules for when she's allowed to cry, and then like when they showed the scene where she went to the bathroom to cry and on the train, I was like, yo, what the how are you gonna do this? I don't remember this at all. And it was like, the pain, my heart can't handle this. The way they get you is like, the Ushio doesn't deserve, and Ushio only deserves the best, but they just, she's just such a good girl, and she deserves better, and that's how they get you. That's really how they get you. They make you want to take care of this little girl. And yeah, it's actually one of the first times, or not one of the first times, but like one of the few times that where I watch like an anime or something that makes me want to have a daughter. Which, yeah, I would rather have a daughter than a son, at least first, because I think it is pretty important for if you plan to have like at least more than one child, to have a daughter first, because I think it's just better for a son to not be the oldest, in my opinion, at least in my own experience, because I am the second oldest and I have an older sister. Even though I didn't really talk to my older sister, but just not really based on my experience, but based on what I've watched or what I've seen, what I think, just my opinion. I think having the oldest being a daughter is better. Which I don't really have reasons that I'm gonna talk about, but yeah, that's just what I think. Um, but yeah, as of now, I've watched Clan Ads a total of 3 times, or Clan Ad, not Clan Ads, Clan Ad a total of 3 times. 3 times. I think the first time I watched it in dub, and then the second time, like not that long afterwards, like almost 10 years ago, I watched it again, and then or the second time, and it was in sub. Because at first, when I started watching anime, I was like off and on between subs and dubs, or dubs and subs. Like it just depended on what was out. But it didn't really take me that long to start watching subs anyway. I wasn't like, oh, subs, I don't want to read. Like it was just depending on like what was, if the subs or dubs were out. And like some back then the dubs were fine. Like the Clan of dub was not bad at all. um but yeah, and then I rewatched it just recently in sub again. So yeah, that was because I only watch things in sub now. I was actually thinking about watching Castlevania. Like last week, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to watch, and I was like, "Oh, Castlevania." It is technically not anime. I think it's just a Netflix original. But yeah, maybe I'll end up watching it. Who knows? But yeah, for the past like 4-ish days or so, or pretty much since like Thursday last week, I just like been keeping Clip Studio open and trying to like draw something or like practice whatever, like practice shading, because I really suck at shading. I suck at everything actually, but shading is something that I can't get. Like even when some like the few things that the line art I think looks okay, um when I finish like a sketch or a line art, even though I don't have anything good, like honestly one of the better things is like the Borgar Fox you see on that's bouncing right now. Like the color, like when I take off all the colors and just have the line art, it looks okay or it looks decent. But then once I colored it, it just started looking more basic than than what the line art was. But yeah, it's like, what can you do? I'm just bad. I just need to learn. I just need to keep practicing. And then like on Pinterest, like all the tutorials or like the step-by-step like shading tips are like all in Korean or Japanese. I'm like, bro, why is there like none in English? uh, or like the ones that are in English are like video versions, and like they skip a lot of steps, or like they don't show like everything. They just like skip in between the video to like show the next each step. I was like, man, this is hard to copy. I'd rather have like just a picture with, and you tell me, or in text. Now I can't talk. But yeah, I'll probably end up just like going back to read solo leveling for a little bit, and then maybe I'll stream Elden Ring and Minecraft in a couple hours. Maybe after I jog on the treadmill. What else? I need to read this. Oh yeah, in Minecraft yesterday or the other day when I streamed Minecraft for the first time, I died one time, right? And if you didn't watch that, I it was so embarrassing how I died because I went to a cave, and I thought it was just like a single like stream of water just in my face. So I went into it. I go into the the cave, and um I go inside, and like the whole thing it's an entire pocket of water. Like the whole thing is water, and I thought I would just have to like go past the one block of water, and then there'd be air, and then since I'm in water, everything's dark, and it's in a cave, and there's no light source, so it was really dark, and I couldn't find where I entered, and then I ended up drowning in a pocket of water at like 12 blocks high, or is it Y? Yeah, yeah. I was at like 12 blocks, and I was like, bro. Oh, why is there just a pocket of water that isn't like even flat? It's like entire. It's like a slanted downward slant cave, and the entire thing is filled with water. And it was. I've never seen that before, which is why I was completely caught off guard. It was. I can't believe I died. That's definitely the worst way I've died in Minecraft, or at least like top two. I don't know what else would be in that top two, but I'm pretty sure drowning like that is up there. But yeah, yeah, I think that's about everything. Oh dang, I'm at 35 minutes. That's even better. I thought this was gonna be like 18 minutes at most, because I didn't really. All I had to talk about were like things I already kind of talked about last or 2 weeks ago, and then like just the new things I'm doing now, or reading or watching in the past like week or so. I still have like a quarter of my tea left. It's still kind of. It's not that cold yet, or it's not even room temperature yet. It's a little warm still. Yeah. I mean, this this sleep schedule works out because it kind of helps with streaming anyway too, because I can't really stream when everyone's up or home and up, because I just lose bit rate. But times like these, I can stream all I want, or I can stream whatever for a while. Yeah, I think that about wraps up the tea time. I talked about everything. I'm gonna have to think about new stuff to talk about in 2 weeks, hopefully. um, I don't actually really know what I'm gonna do on Minecraft if I start streaming it in today or tomorrow, because all there really is to do is like strip mine or like collect resources. Or I guess that's what you would do anyway, but like the basic resources, because I'm not gonna build anything soon. I'm not gonna be building a house. I just need diamond, and so that I can get obsidian, and then um, yeah, it just goes from until I can get diamond, then I don't really want to do anything else. Or if I can get a lead, then I can go try to get some cows and get a cow farm. But if I can get a lead, if not, then it would just be like until I get diamond. It's just those two things. That's really it. Because cows are like the best source of food and leather, or it's just the best source. It's just the best food mob. So yeah, if I can get a lead, I'll definitely get some moo-moos. Yeah. I'm leaning towards playing Minecraft if I do stream in a little bit or in a couple hours, but it could just be Elden Ring, or it could just be Hades. Even though I'm not really in the mood to play Hades, but you never know. Maybe in the next couple hours, the world will just change, and I'll just randomly think, oh, I'm just gonna stream Hades instead. Yeah, and I'm still rambling because that's what I do. That's what I'm best at, rambling about nothing. I'm gonna end the stream. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the gaming board. I talked about it on Minecraft, but I also put it on my Zatsudan stream, or my Tea Time stream. Because now the right side doesn't really have anything besides like my talking Borgar, or like when I talk. uh, so yeah, the right side is really bland other than the Angie Borgar, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'll eventually, like, when I get better, I'll just draw something better anyway, so it's fine. I've said it's fine so many times in this stream. I'm coping. The copium in this stream is strong. I put a lot of copium in my tea because I don't really like tea. So I just put a shit ton of copium to make it drinkable. Well, yeah, I'm ending the stream this time for sure. Okay, bye. See ya.